Today in this video we are going to discuss about the iodine number. What is mean by iodine number? We all know that fatty acids contain single bonds and double bonds. Single bonds and double bonds. If it contain single bonds, they are known as saturated fatty acids. Saturated. If it contain only single bonds, they are known as saturated fatty acids. And if it contain double bonds, they are known as unsaturated fatty acids. Unsaturated fatty acids. So the fatty acid contain single bonds and double bonds. If it contain only single bonds, they are known as saturated fatty acids. And if they contain double bonds, they are known as unsaturated fatty acids. Fats and oils. Fats and oils are mixture of saturated and unsaturated triglycerides. Fats and oils are mixture of saturated and unsaturated triglycerides. In the mixture of saturated and unsaturated triglycerides, the saturated triglycerides are predominate. That will be fats, solid fats. That will be solid fats. If in the mixture the unsaturated triglycerides will be more, that will be liquid oil. That will be liquid oil. That is, in a mixture of saturated and unsaturated triglycerides, if the saturated triglycerides predominate, that will be solid fats. If the unsaturated triglycerides will be more, that will be liquid oil. So, to determine the degree of unsaturation or to determine how many double bonds are present in there is detected by the iodine number. So, to determine the degree of unsaturation or to find out the number of double bonds in fats and oils determined by the iodine number. So, the addition of iodine to unsaturated fats can be used to determine the presence of number of carbon-carbon double bonds in the fat. The addition of iodine to unsaturated fats can be used to determine the presence of number of carbon-carbon double bonds in the fat. Consider this diagram. Here you can see a double bond. To this double bond, this iodine react and forming structure like this. These are the iodines. Iodine will bind to this position and this position. So the double bond will be broken down and the iodine molecules combines to these positions. So 1 mole of iodine react with one double bond. 1 mole of iodine react with one double bond. Each mole of iodine react with one double bond. So the iodine number is defined as the number of grams of iodine that react with 100 gram of fat. The number of grams of iodine that react with 100 gram of fat, that is iodine number. So by calculating the grams of iodine used for the 100 gram of fat, number of grams of iodine used with 100 gram of fat gives the idea about the unsaturation of the fat. How much unsaturated this fat or oil. That is, the iodine number determine the number of double bonds or degree of unsaturation of the fats or oils. Each oil has its specific iodine number. For example, here you can see the iodine values of different triglyceride oils, different unsaturated triglycerol oils. For example, corn oil has 103 to 128, olive oil has 80 to 88, and soybean oil have 120 to 130 iodine value. So based on these iodine value, we can determine how much saturated that fat or oil, how much unsaturated that fat or oil. So iodine value determine the unsaturated degree of unsaturation or the number of double bonds present in fats or oils. That's all about iodine number. Thank you.